Yeah, K Brown, baby. Cancel culture. Whatever you want to call me. Just don't write my name wrong with that chick. Don't piss me off! Hey guys, welcome to episode number 2 in the living room with K Brown, aka Kanceled Kulture. We have a special guest in the building, Alonzo Herran, right? They pronounce it Herran?
Herran, yes.
Okay, because you never ran from her? Oh,
no,
okay.
Which one from me?
Okay, come through. Okay, so we always want to start out with a story time. So I'll be trying to tell people I'm the nucleus. I know everybody and everybody knows me. I'm usually the connect for everybody. So how me and Alonzo met, we were having a conversation the other day, and I was like, "Zo, you remember how we met?" And he was like, "Yeah, we met in the Miami airport when you was gonna help me with my books." I was like, "Nah, like 10 years before that we met or whatever." So I'm in the Shell gas station, I'm with my man. You know how girls. I guess I was one of them too, my man. So my man was in the Shell gas station. I was going in behind him. Alonzo had the brand new RX-7 pulling up all fly, clean and all of that or whatever. He ain't bad on the eyes, but I'm with my man. So he's like, "Excuse me, how you doing?" Whatever. I was like, "Yeah, no, thank you. I got a man." He was like, "I'm saying, F your man." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna tell him." I opened the door. I was like, "Babe, it's a guy here that said F you." Troublemaker. So he was like, whatever. Because now Alonzo is like a triple black belt. I don't know what the title is, whatever. So he ain't worried or whatever. And my man was a football player, so he ain't worried. So he came out. He was like, "Come on, so I ain't know you." Like, "Oh man, I ain't know that was you." I ain't gonna say his name. I ain't know that was you. My bad, or whatever. So we never seen each other for like 10 years. 10 years go by. We in Miami airport. Somebody had told him like, "Oh, that's the girl that writes books." So I come to find out that I'm known as the author chick, or whatever, in the hood or whatever, for girls that don't like me, but it's okay. And he was like, "You write books?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So he was telling me he was writing a book, and I said, "Okay, no problem." He said, "Can you help me with the book?" I was like, "Sure." He was like, "I'm gonna pay you." I was like, "I know, like I don't do that for free. Come on." So he was like, I never forget. He opened up that checkbook. He wrote that check. It didn't have no rubber on it, baby. Don't be slow, baby. It didn't bounce. The funds cleared the next day, and from that day, we was business partners forever. It's been in this game for like 15 years. So let's start real quick with the books. So you have 2 books out. One was Living with No Regret.
Yes, Living with No Regrets and King of Newark.
Okay, and King of Newark. And then from there, you decided, I want to make films. Now, a fun fact about me that people didn't know, I told y'all in episode 1, you got to keep up. I have my bachelor's degree in communications. My minor is in filmmaking. A lot of people never knew that. So he went to somebody else to help him with the script, which is fine, right? And they did the script for him, and they did Living with No Regret, your first project.
Yes.
And that's been, they started filming in 2013, came out in 2015. So we are celebrating 10 years of film releases after that. So then after that, with Living with No Regret, let me ask you this. So, because we are, again, let's just be clear, we're independent filmmakers. When somebody say independent filmmaker, what do you think of first? Because I'm gonna tell you what I think of first.
Low budget.
Okay.
Producing your own funds.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
That's where I wanted him to go to. Paying out of your own pocket. Okay? A lot of y'all come to us and like, "Oh, we want to make a film. Can you make it?" You got money?
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, not even being funny, but even low budget as it can be, low budget is like at least $100K or better. That's low budget. So if you got $100K, then we could talk about it. But y'all be wanting us to film. We want to make our own films. We got our own scripts we want to make. So I just wanted to go there with that or whatever, just to understand the whole independent filmmaking aspect. So then you had one. So then what was the second project?
King of Newark.
Okay. And King of Newark, was that that's the part 2 to Living with No Regret?
Yes, that's the sequel to Living with No Regrets.
Okay. And then 3 you went into?
The Fearless one.
Okay. And who wrote the Fearless one? Because the Fearless one was so dope.
Yeah, Fearless one was it was a special story based on my background as being a martial artist. Now it's time to change the story from the urban, street drama to something different. So I wanted to, collaborate and come to put a couple of movies together, dependent to one. And me and you talked about this. We talked about it.
And I wrote it. Okay,
yes,
yeah. I mean, it It was written by somebody. It started by somebody else. Again, and not, everything is factual. And again, we don't say no names. We don't have no beef. We don't have no drama. We only tell the truth here. And somebody was helping him with the script, and they were taking a little bit longer than he would have anticipated. And he asked me if I could help him with the script, and I said, sure, not a problem. And trying to work with people, but sometimes people cannot work together, and that's okay. And so it was like a pick. You got to pick me or the other person, but who wouldn't pick K Brown? I mean.
That's true. Everybody can't work together, but
and it's okay.
We got to move forward.
Moving forward, yes. So then, after King of Newark, after the Fearless one, what was next?
King of Newark 2.
Okay, King of Newark 2. So a lot of y'all don't get confused. So we went from the Fearless one to King of Newark. We took a break. We went to we went Living No Regrets, King of Newark, the Fearless one. Took a break from that, and then we went back to King of Newark 2.
Yes.
And that first was a series, correct?
The first one was the movie, King of Newark, and then King of Newark 2, we did like a mini-series.
A mini-series. And now that mini-series you have turned into a...
I don't even know what to call the next one. I don't know what to call King 3. Yes, it's going to be a mini-series as well.
Okay, so King 3, okay. So King 2 is still a mini-series?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a 2-part movie on Tubi now.
Okay, that's my point. I was trying to get to. It's a 2-part movie now on Tubi. A lot of you guys were asking me, I can't find King 2 because it's based as King of Newark 2 because it was based as a series.
Yeah.
So, and it had a multiple parts. I think it was maybe 6 parts.
Yes.
And now it has been condensed down to 2 parts.
Yes.
So, in order for you to watch it, is Living with No Regrets still named? If they wanted to watch it on Tubi today, how would they watch it?
Living with No Regrets, King of Newark, and then King of Newark 2, Part 1 and Part 2.
Boom. Y'all got that? You're Living with No Regrets to see how it starts. King of Newark, then King of Newark 2, which is a 2-part series. Okay. And now we have what's coming next.
Now we have King 3 coming.
Oh, we have King 3 coming.
Yes.
It was this really pretty girl I seen that was in the pictures, and they were saying her name was Mayor Stance. Oh, that was me. That was me. So I'm in it. So y'all gonna want to watch it because I'm in it, right? Okay. So and that's gonna also be 2 parts, or you're not sure yet?
That's gonna be be a 2-part movie as well.
Okay. So now I know we got some dates coming up. For some things that's going on, and that's why I really wanted to have you as my first guest so we could kind of promote these things. So you let me know. I know we have something going on February 21st.
Yes, we're gonna do. Of course, my birthday is in February. I'm Aquarius, so
whoop, whoop. February 15th. If you want to show some love.
So we're gonna celebrate it on February the 21st, and because we're gonna drop the trailer to King 3 as we gear it up for the premiere, which is in April.
Okay. And so where is the party going to be at on February?
It's going to be at Luna Lounge on 90 Ferry Street in Newark. It's a 2-floor spot restaurant, so you get your eat on, plus you get your party on. So we're going to really turn it up that night.
Have a good time. Shout out to Jack. I really like Luna Lounge. Very nice setup. Very nice girl. And you having a guest bartender that night too, right?
Absolutely.
Her name is what?
Mayor Santos, a.k.a. K Brown.
So, it's the perfect opportunity for you to come out, celebrate his birthday, see the trailer that I'm in, and get me to make you a drink and tip me at the same time. Don't forget to tip. Bit heavy on the tip. But, so what's next? So we got that. Not like a lot of people don't understand, like as independent filmmakers, our minds are always going like, what's next? Are you retiring out of the game, or are you going to continue to pursue doing independent films?
My heart is and desire is to keep on making more movies, trying to bring our community together, give people opportunities from the tri-state area to build up their craft, to pursue their dreams. But unfortunately, it takes money to do that.
Exactly.
So in order for me to keep pushing, I need y'all to keep supporting, keep coming out to the premieres, keep going to run that Tubi all the way up so it could keep bringing in revenue. So support me, support the vision. It's not just about me, it's about other opportunities. I want to make stars. I want to do the same thing Dennis Reed is doing in Detroit. Now these people who never thought they was actors or actresses, they getting booked all over. So that's what I'm trying to do for the tri-state Newark, New Jersey area.
Oh yes, and who's going to be there February 21st when you said Detroit?
Oh, we got my guy Lee Master, who also stars in King 3 as well.
Shout out to Lee Master Sparley doing his thing in Detroit. Y'all ladies was in my inbox heavy when I posted a picture with him. I don't know nothing about that man's situation, but you can come out and ask him on the 21st or whatever if you like, okay?
That's right.
What about, so we know that you do a lot of things. You always talk about that. You're a retired police officer, and then you were also into real estate. What's going on with the real estate as of right now?
Well, as you know, the economy's up at its highest right now, so it's a patient game. We want to see if interest rates going to come down, if the price is going to nudge a little bit, because it's at its high rate right now. So I'm just being patient, and I wind up stepping out, buying some stuff in Georgia.
So we were going to talk about that. So do you have properties right now for sale in Georgia?
Yes. For the last 15 months, I've been in Georgia full time. I was out there testing the waters out, so I wound up picking up 3 townhouses out there.
Beautiful houses.
Big townhouses, big square footage, fully renovated them. And yes, we got them on the market now and see how they go.
Okay, and what part of Georgia is that, if anybody is interested?
Conyers, Georgia.
Okay. And I know you said you were running a deal with the people.
Yes, so I know our people don't have the down payment and closing costs. So what I normally do is that I try to structure a deal with no money down, so I cover your closing costs.
That's amazing. I want to listen. We don't have no audience, it's me in, but that's a big thing for somebody to cover your closing costs, because we know that can be anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000, $15,000 and things like that.
Absolutely.
So if you're looking for a home in Georgia, it's about 20-30 minutes from Atlanta area. I'm telling you, I've seen the houses myself. If I did not have Jersey wasn't in my heart, I would be looking to move into one of them. Beautiful homes or whatever. So I see you're back and forth. You're between Georgia and Jersey. What's the plan?
Well, the plan is Georgia is where a nice house is going to be, but Jersey is always going to be my home. So in the last 60 days, I've been transitioning back here so I could gear up to pursue and push my city forward, which is Newark.
Okay. That's the number one thing. So just to let everybody else know, we know that you're doing the movies. We know that you have the books. We know that you're doing, you have the houses. Is there anything else that you're pursuing or looking to do? If people are watching that if people wanted to say, oh, I want to, do some things with you, what are you willing to do? Because I don't want to rob anybody else, because you do have other films. We talked about his specific films. Can you run down a list of all of your films? Yes.
So like I said, a recap. Living with No Regrets was the first movie. King of Newark was the second. The Fearless 3 was the third. Then we went to King of Newark 2, 2-part movie. Then we jumped back into Fearless 2. Then we went into A Second Chance, which is a faith-based movie. We did A Father's Pride. Then we came back with the Fearless 3. And now we are gearing up for King 3.
King 3. Okay. I know a lot of y'all such perfections out there. He said Fearless 3 first. He meant Fearless 1. So basically, even if they're not watching them in the order, we have Living with No Regrets, King of Newark. A lot of y'all wait, listen, it was Living with No Regret, and then they went to King of Newark, okay? Living with No Regret, King of Newark. King of Newark Part 2 is a 2-part series. We're gearing up for King 3. You also have Fearless 1, Fearless 2, and Fearless 3. Are those all on Tubi as well?
Yes, they are.
Father's Pride, really enjoyed that, and Second Chance.
Yes.
And that's your catalog of films.
Absolutely.
That's all under H. Royal Family.
Yes.
And that is the name of his business.
Yes.
Okay. And so we also, again, we have houses for sale in Georgia if you're looking. If you need advice on real estate. But listen, in 2025, things are different. We are no longer giving out advice for free. A lot of y'all, unfortunately, try to waste our time. So I just want to shout out this young lady for this hoodie. So I was acting like I was on the yellow bus. Shout out to y'all that rode the yellow bus. I'm not judging y'all. The short one, though. Because she was like, she was selling these hoodies where you could design it yourself. And she said, it said word choice. So I thought that she said, meaning that you could pick whatever word you want. So I was like, oh, word choice. Saying what you said and meaning every word of it. So she was like, I don't think you understood the assignment. I didn't. Basically, you could put any word in any definition, but that's my word choice is what that means. I also talked about in the first episode Joy, Joy's creation. Shout out to Joy. She knows that I love where I'm from, which is Ghana. I am from America. A lot of y'all get that confused. I was adopted into a Ghanaian family, and I did have my naming ceremony. My name is Na Adoka. I am working on getting my citizenship in Ghana. I will tell you about the Cert 10, and she always puts my name on it, K. So shout out to Joy, Joy's creation for that. And we're just going to continue to keep moving forward. So a lot of you want to know, this is not my shine, but I write with Alonzo, I work with Alonzo, I produce. One thing about independent filmmaking that I really want to drive forward is that you have to, it's the difference between wanting to be an actor or an actress and wanting to be on screen. Because a lot of people don't understand, it may be a 14 to 18 hour day that you're on set and like you're not getting fed. I mean, and you have to have people around you that support you and want to see you doing good. Because I don't have a problem going, I'm DK Brown, as they say, but I'm going to pick up donuts and I'm getting lunch and I'm doing craft services and I'm serving people and I'm helping people and I'm running, I'm doing this or whatever. If you don't have that kind of team behind you, don't even try to make a independent film. You have to have people that want to allow you to use their spaces for free. Imagine if an independent film at its core is $100,000 for an independent film. Please don't go out here and mortgage your houses and all of that. Like, it's just, I've seen people take out second mortgages and the film hasn't really made it anywhere. It might be on Tubi and they're not getting enough streaming and they're not making their money back. And you're putting yourself in a hole. Try to get investors and then do your best to use people that you know. We use spots that we know. People that believe in us. They let you use their stuff for free. Some people, and then you're never going to just use it for free. You're always going to have some type of class or decorum about yourself and get them a love offering. Absolutely. But a lot of people let you use their spots for free. We done filmed so much in this house. Every corner of the house. Y'all can use my house. Every corner of your house I use. Yeah. That's what we do for each other in this independent circle. And this is what Alonzo is trying to build within the tri-state area. On Thursday, he had a beautiful event. Nice people came out for actors, actresses, filmmakers. And he was saying, who's a filmmaker? Who's this? Who's that? Now you got to do the networking. A lot of people think that business is going to come to them. No, you have to get out in front of it. And if you have that hustle in you, you're going to get it done. But you can't expect people to like that really film, right? Somebody like Key that does it full time. I can't just be like, can you just do it for free? No, you got to pay these people. They need their money. Sound, you need a sound guy. You need this. But then you need your strong team of people that's going to be on set helping you to execute and keep things moving forward. Is there anything that you would like to say in closing? I mean, we're just going to go over the dates again. We'll see y'all February 21st at the party. We'll give y'all the date for April. We definitely want y'all to come see the drop for the trailer for King 3 on February 21st. We'll give you the date that April we'll be showing it to in April. We don't have the exact dates, but it'll be showing at Newark Cityplex. And this time we're going to take it on the road. Yes. We said we're going to show it in
Detroit. We're going to do Atlanta. And one in New York.
Yeah. So we're going to be all over. So a lot of y'all be like, oh, I want to meet you. We want to meet you. I want to come out. And don't be shy. Like, if you see me out or whatever and you know me or you know my name, just speak and introduce yourself. And I just had this happen last night or whatever. Shout out to Al Sadiq. Went to his thing. Girl came out, oh my God, Kanceled Kulture. I was like, come on, so let's go get a drink or whatever. Like, that's how you meet people and build relationships. And you don't know who knows who. That's how you foster relationships. You can't really be shy in this industry. That's an absolute no-no. If you're shy and you're introverted, this is not it. This is not the place for you to be, unfortunately. You know what I mean? You might can write your books and hide behind that, but if you want to be in this film business, you have to be a talker, and you have to know what you're talking about, and you have to be about your business. That is the most important thing. And time. Be on time for things, because do not be wasting my time. These DPs, they get paid by the hour. They get paid by this. If you run over, you got to pay them that. And it comes out of your pocket. And we understand some of y'all are doing us a favor and you're filming for free. But we doing you a favor by putting you on big screens, places, and putting you in doors that you may have never gotten in before. Right?
That's right. And just to recap on what you said, Kay, like, people need to understand it takes time. It takes patience. You got to be willing to come out and network. Like you said, nobody's calling you. Nobody's throwing money at you. You got to get out there and make things happen. the whole point about the Tri-State Entertainment Network thing is for us to come together, utilize the people in the room. Is directors, there's producers, there's DPs, there's actors, actresses, artists for a soundtrack. You got a network. So don't think it's not about me. It's about just what's in the room and opportunities for you. So if you want to grow, then come to grow. Follow the Tri-State team. That's what I'm trying to do, and I want to keep going. And like you said, don't forget, February 21st is our trailer release party. Tickets on Eventbrite right now. Get yours. It's going to be a fabulous night as we gear up for the premiere. It's going to be a 2-day premiere starting at New York City Plex. Then we're going to go to other states. So join the movement. Be a part of the thing. I support you. I'm going to support you regardless if you support me or not, but it would be nice if you support us back, all right?
And that was Zoe that said that. I'm not 2025, a whole different K. I promise you. You never reposted nothing for me. I'm not reposting anything for you. And what I was saying in another, what I was trying to tell people about entrepreneurship, we've been doing this, like you said, for almost 15 years now with the books and everything. Yeah. I mean 20. I'm celebrating 20 years in the game or whatever. Now, a lot of y'all are becoming entrepreneurs. All I have for you is a congratulations. Because you didn't have $15 to buy one of my books. All I have is a congratulations. I'm happy for you. You see what my hat says? It says all hustle, no luck. I hustle. It ain't no luck about this. You have to get in the field if you want to be successful. Absolutely. It's not going to come to your door. You can't do it scrolling on Instagram, the Clock app, or Facebook. Okay? You got to get up and get out and get something. And with that said, we're going to thank Zoe for coming out, taking the time from his busy day. He had meetings, Zoom calls, things like that, getting things. Y'all don't understand. Scoring for movies, it's a whole lot. We can also have Zoe back and we can talk about how to make an independent film and all the things that go into it. We'll do that on another episode. Would you like to come back?
I would love to.
Love to have you back. You ain't going to take over my show, though. Okay? All right, Cancel Culture here. Peace and love. Until next time. We love y'all. We'll see you later. Later.